There was a man in Medina, so poor, so unknown, so unattractive by society's standards, that no one wanted him. No tribe was proud of him. No family desired him. No woman hoped to marry him. Yet this same man was honored in a way that many powerful leaders never were. He died in the arms of the Prophet, and the Messenger of Allah said about him, "He is from me, and I am from him." This is not a story of a king, not a warrior famous in history. This is the story of a man most people ignored, but Allah chose. This is the story of Julaybib, in the city of Medina. Among the companions of Prophet Muhammad lived a man named Julaybib. Even his name meant something small, little grown one. He was short in height. His appearance was not considered handsome. He had no strong tribe backing him. In Arab culture at that time, lineage and beauty meant everything. But Julaybib had something more valuable, that he had faith. He loved Allah, he loved the Messenger of Allah, and he stayed close to him. Even if society looked down at him, the Prophet did not point one day. The Prophet looked at Julaybib and asked gently, "O Julaybib, will you not get married?" Julaybib lowered his head. Imagine that moment, that a man who already knows the answer. He replied, "O Messenger of Allah, who would marry me?" That sentence carried years of silent pain, rejection, loneliness, feeling unwanted. But the Prophet was not asking without purpose. The Prophet went to a respected family from the Ansar. He said to the father, "Marry your daughter to Julaybib." The father was shocked. Julaybib, the man with no wealth, no tribe? He hesitated and said he would consult his wife. The mother reacted strongly. "Our daughter?" To him. They were thinking socially, but their daughter heard the conversation. She asked, "Who is asking for my hand?" They replied, "The Messenger of Allah is suggesting Julaybib." And this young righteous woman said words that shook hearts. "Do you refuse the request of the Messenger of Allah? If he is pleased with him, then I am pleased." Allahu Akbar. She did not look at money. She did not look at status. She looked at faith, and she agreed. Julaybib, the man who thought no one would ever accept him, was now married. Imagine his heart, the joy, the gratitude. For the first time in his life, he felt chosen, valued, honored. But this happiness would not last long in this world, because Allah had prepared something greater for him. Soon after his marriage, a battle was called. Julaybib did not hesitate. He did not say, "I just got married." He did not say, "Let others go." He went. With courage, with sincerity, with complete trust in Allah. On the battlefield, he fought bravely. This man who society underestimated stood like a lion. That he fought enemy after enemy. According to authentic narrations, he killed 7 men in battle. 7. Alone. But eventually, he was surrounded, and he was martyred. After the battle ended, the Prophet asked, "Is anyone missing?" Some companions were mentioned. Then the Prophet said, "But I am missing Julaybib." Subhanallah, the man who people ignored was noticed by the Messenger of Allah. They searched the battlefield, and they found him, lying on the ground, surrounded by the enemies he had defeated. The Prophet stood over his body. That he looked at Julaybib, and he said, "He killed 7, and they killed him." Then he said something unforgettable. "He is from me, and I am from him." He repeated it. "He is from me, and I am from him." Imagine that honored to be connected personally to the Messenger of Allah. Then something even more beautiful happened. The Prophet himself carried Julaybib. He placed Julaybib's head on his own blessed arm. There was no bed for Julaybib, except the arm of the Prophet. He personally buried him. He personally honored him. The man nobody wanted was held by the most beloved of Allah. The narrations mention that after his martyrdom, his wife became one of the most sought-after women in Medina, because Allah honored her. She had married a man for his faith, and Allah replaced her sacrifice with dignity. This story is not about appearance, not about status, not about society's approval. It is about value. Your value is not in your height, not in your wealth, not in your followers. not in your beauty. Your value is with Allah. Julaybib was rejected by people, but chosen by Allah. Ignored by society, but loved by the Prophet. Unknown on earth, but known in the heavens. Tonight, if you ever feel unwanted, if you ever feel unattractive, if you ever feel unnoticed, remember Julaybib, the man nobody wanted, but Allah chose. And maybe, just maybe, your story is still being written in the heavens.